Never ever share these 7 things to anyone, because these 7 things will destroy your manifestation or dreams or goals in a very fastest way. So before that, you just need to know that these are the 7 things I learned from my grandmaster, who is living under Himalayan and also teaching manifestation things. Namo Himalaya, I am Priya, Law of Attraction and Manifestation Coach. Today in this video, I am going to break down with the story what are the 7 things we need to be aware about it, what are the 7 things we need to stop in our life if we are manifesting, because manifestation will break or manifestation will be destroyed with these 7 things if we are not aware about it. So this video will be for 2 types of people. First type is if you are manifesting something in your life, if you have knowledge related to law of attraction and manifestation, but you are not aware about these things that is actually destroying your manifestation or dreams or goals, and this video is for you. The second type of people, if you are unaware about manifestation or law of attraction and have a desire to achieve some dreams or goals, and also have want to learn what is manifestation, then this video is also for you. These are the 7 things I'm going to break down with a story, beautiful story that you will love it. Make sure that you are watching the whole video. As I said, I promise you are going to learn a lot of things from this video. Okay. Long time before, there was a person living in the town, an average person who was working in a restaurant. He had a dream of becoming a rich person in his life. So what he did, he came to know that there was a monk living near by a hill station and nearby his town. So what he decided, that he will quit his job and he will go to that monk and to learn what is manifestation, how to manifest abundance, happiness, money, wealth, health, everything in his life. So he was so much dedicated to learn everything from that monk. So what he did, he quit his job in the next few days and he went to the monk and to learn the knowledge about manifestation. So when he reached to the monk, he asked the monk, "Hey Guru, I just want to know how to achieve everything easily in my life." Then monk asked, "So if you can achieve everything in your life easily, that's not a bad thing you are asking for, but what are the things you want to learn from me?" The monk answered, "You can achieve everything in this universe, because universe always works. Universe works with you. Everything you desire will happen in its divine timing. The only thing is you need to work for people. That means you need to start serving people in a good feeling. The more you will serve to people, you will achieve abundance in your life. You will attract money, wealth, health, good relationship in your life easily. That's how you can become rich." So the person learned some manifestation, how to manifest, how to use law of attraction in life, and sooner or later he became one of the richest person in his town. So he was gaining abundance in his life. He had beautiful family, lot of people surrounded with him, and people were just coming to deal with him. His business was increasing, everything was going so great. But the thing is, something was always keeping him stuck. Like he was thinking, what if the manifestation doesn't work? What if the law of attraction will stop? And what will happen in his life? So all those questions were always eating him up. One day he decided that, what if I learn there's questions to be removed from my mind, then I can become the most peaceful and abundant person in the whole life. I don't have to worry about the things. Then what happens, how I said, law of attraction always works. So that's the same thing happened, that he just became so much. He started leading a peaceful life. All those fears were gone. Everything was going great. And one day he had a meeting with many people where he had to talk with many business ventures. Once suddenly he felt like his answers were something going opposite what he wanted to speak. So he felt like something is going in his life opposite way, like his business may ham. Sooner or later, the rich person's ego was increased. He started talking to people in a different level, like he was feeling like he was the most richest person, to grab more and more people's attention. His fear was the business should not fall apart. His fear was the money should not go away from his life. Relationship should not leave him ever. All those things, all those fears were just surfacing on his life, and sooner or later those are the things happen in his life, and he decided to meet the monk as soon as possible to know why manifestation is not working in right way and his dreams are falling apart, not manifesting. So he reached to the monk and he asked, why my manifestation doesn't work anymore? Before it was working and now it is not working. Then the monk smiled at that person and said, hey son, you need to understand, these are the 7 things you need to stop if you are manifesting something in your life. If you have a dream or goal, or if you want to if you have a desire to achieve something, these are the 7 things you must know before manifesting anything. The monk said, you should keep these 7 things as private as you can, so that what happens, your manifestation will work in a very, very fastest way. The first thing is your intention. You should never ever reveal your intention to anyone, no matter who it is. The moment you will reveal your intention, other people's opinion and judgment will take into that place, because everything is energy and energy is everything. Your intention is also keeping an energy. The moment you have an intention, you are keeping a space for that intention. You start nurturing it. That intention will turn into your belief. The moment you will accelerate your belief, that will lead into your action. That means you should show like a seed and start nurturing it, watering it, like a plant will grow in your life. Second thing is, never ever share your goal or aim, the exact goal or aim, to anyone. I know many salespeople will come into your life. They will start asking, what is your goal? Never ever share your goal, because the moment you are sharing your goal or aim, it's already dissipated. That means your energy is now distributed with other person. Here, your intention behind your aim is completely distributed with the other person. That how I said, everything is energy and energy is everything, and law of attraction always works. That means your energy is distributed, so law of attraction will also work in 2 different ways. That means everything is going to be scattered. Third thing is, if your contribution, never ever reveal your contribution to anyone. What does that mean? Many people on this planet, many entrepreneurs, many people are contributing to charities or donating some people. After that, what they do is they are taking the advantage of that. They are taking the advantage of to gain some fame out of it, or for some reason. What happens? A person gains a lot of good karma while donating or to any charity charity or any orphanage or anything, and that means it counts as a good karma. And the moment that person use it in on its own benefit, the good karma goes down, because good self is for working for self is completely opposite to working for others. These are two completely opposite things. That means maybe the person has gained some good karmas. At the moment the person use it for its own purpose, or to gain some fame, or for some reason it starts working like you are contributing somewhere. At the same time you are going to home and telling your parents that, hey mama, I am going and I contributed this much amount or this much things or this much time into these people or into these kids. What happens? Your ego is speaking. It's not you are speaking, it's your ego speaking. The moment your ego speaks out, the good karmas works opposite way. That's why you should never ever reveal your contribution to anyone. It should be within you, because the moment you are also earning good karma, universe has always eye on you. Fourth one is, if you are going under some training, some spiritual knowledge, or learning something like martial arts, jiu-jitsu, karate, and out of ego or to get some validation from others, you start speaking out that I am learning this, I am learning this, and these are knowledges I am gaining, I am improving every day. You are doing all these things out of ego. You must accept it. And because the moment you are speaking out these things to anyone, your focus is already distracted. As I said, everything is energy and energy is everything. The moment you are speaking out, your energy is also scattered. That means next day itself you will find some unwillingness to go to that training or seeking that knowledge again. Everything you will see a distracted version. So it's important to know you should not reveal when you are under some training or seeking some knowledge. One is very, very important one, and it's also my favorite one. As I said, it's like wealth or wealth possession in your life. If you have some savings or money or wealth, and you have an ego, even though if you don't have ego, you start speaking out with your friends or family members that I have all these things, I have this much of money, I have this much of wealth. The moment you will speak, as I said, how every time law of attraction works and manifestation works, that means your energy is already distracted by the other people or your family members as well. That means your attention was with your money. The moment you speak out, other people's attention also was into that money. Even though your family members will not take away your money or wealth, or something is not happening, sooner or later something will happen in your life. Maybe you will be falling in sick, or somebody from your family member will falling in sick, or something will happen that will take away some amount of your wealth or money from your life. That's how it works. That's why it's important to understand about this money possession part. You should never ever reveal how much you have, how much wealth you have. Even that's why rich people never reveal their things. They keep as secret as they can. Sixth one, you need to understand what's important, because sometimes what happens unawarely, some people will come to your life and they start speaking that these are the people, this something happened to them, there was some accident happened, news is telling something wrong. That means you are just listening to some bad news or something wrong news that you really don't like. The moment you listen to that, make sure you are not attaching your emotions into that. And the second thing is, you just need to remember that you don't have to reveal or you don't have to speak out the same thing to anybody else. You just feel that you heard this news and you are just throwing out from your ear. That should not affect your emotion, that should not affect and that should not affect anybody else through you. That because the moment you will listen to those bad news, you won't understand it was not good, right? It was a negative vibe. So you have to understand that you are not going to spread those negative vibes to anybody else. Make sure that, because once you start spreading negative news, that means you are also attracting negativity into your life more and more way, like how law of attraction always works. And the last but not the least is, if you are going through any kind of emotional turbulence, that means you are feeling sadness, loneliness, and if you are feeling like there is nothing going good in your own way, or something going very, very bad in your life, that means you need to understand, except God, nobody is going to listen in your life. Maybe the person who can help you out from that situation, you can share, but except that, if you are a person that's thinking that to sharing with your friends or your family members, that you will feel like your weights are going to be lifted, then let me tell you one thing, you should never do that. Because the moment you will speak out your negative feelings to anybody else, that means your emotions again you are attaching to those things. And also, how I said, law of attraction manifestation always works. There you are, the moment you are throwing your negativity outside, you are also attracting more and more negativity into your life. It's important to understand, to know what are the things to share to others, what are the things to keep yourself as private as you can. So, like I said, and the monk revealed these 7 things should not be revealed to anyone, and the person learned these 7 things. He went back to his hometown and started implementing all these things, like before he was doing some wrongs in his life, because of what he was facing a lot of difficulties, and he understood why he was facing all those things, and he sooner or later he implemented these things and found himself in a very, very peaceful, blissful, and his manifestation was working in a very, very fastest. So these are the 7 things I wanted to share with this beautiful story. Just let me know if you are finding some informative from this video, and also if you are feeling that you wanted to ask some questions related to manifestation and law of attraction. Please, please, please comment me below. Where are you tuning from? Which country you are tuning from? And what are the challenges you are facing if you are manifesting something in your life? And let me help you in your manifestation, because I am promising you to bring all the knowledges that I learned from my grandmaster and master, and in my Buddhist monastery that I spent 3 years to learn all the things about law of attraction and manifestation. And also make sure you are subscribing my channel. Just press the hit button and like button. Thank you so much for watching my video. Namo Himalaya.